Saints Row 4 was pushing it in terms of what could be deemed funny when it came to open world games. Personally, I've seen this game as the anti-Grand Theft Auto series because I came on board with Saints Row 2 and then loved to change the comedy during Saints Row the 3rd. However, what is not so funny is this piece of shit standalone expansion called Get Outta Hell. This game is everything I hate in a DLC. It's cheap, glitchy, needlessly grindy, and all around bad. To sum up the story real quick, your character, which thankfully will roll over in appearance if you have the Saints Row 4 save file, gets sucked into hell to marry Satan's daughter Jezebel during Kenzie's birthday party due to a Ouija board brought to the party by Matt Miller. Johnny Gat and Kenzie dive headfirst into hell where you find Ultor standing and make allies with 4 historical figures. The pirate Blackbeard, William Shakespeare, who has made a new life as a DJ for no real reason, the De Winter sisters from Saints Row the 3rd, and finally Vlad the Impaler, a guy who actually has the funniest intro in the whole game, which I won't spoil due to the laughs are very few in number here. If you believe the marketing, you would think there'd be more out there comedy-wise than just a promoted musical number. Well, there isn't, because that would be putting effort, and I guess that wasn't part of the development cycle of this expansion. The comedy isn't the only thing that takes a hit in the game. You are treated as some of the most grind-filled mini-games that went from fun to frustrating in a single instance. You get to choose from a reskin trauma game, the usual survival and mayhem minigames, and 2 very, very, very bad flying games called Hellblazer, which is a checkpoint piece of crap, and Savior, which is where you have to stop souls from crashing into hell or going up to heaven. The reason I have sustained for the flying stuff is because the controls are poorly optimized for the mechanic, leading to a lot of unneeded restarts. I played this game from start to finish and clocked in less than 4 hours, which is pretty standard for this type of DLC. I got over 50% of this game completed, but as soon as I defeated Satan and made my choice out of the 5 endings available, I quickly shut off my PS4, not wanting to set eyes on this game again. Luckily I do have Saints Row 4 to go through all over again in its glitch-filled glory, but that's a small saving grace for a game I paid full retail for. I'm not usually one to do this, as I'm someone who prefers to be of a middle ground rather than a you must buy or you must avoid type of reviewer. But I am going to tell this straight up. Do yourself a favor and do not buy this piece of crap. This is a cash-in of biblical proportions and should be avoided like the plague. PS4 and Xbox One owners are getting ripped off by this game, and it's not even worth the DLC price for last-gen owners. The best thing to do, if you really want to see this, is jump on YouTube and watch a playthrough. Do not waste your money on this piece of shit.